Hey guys, welcome to the Stream Space and welcome back if you've been here before. We are here for April's gaming pickup video. So, throughout the months, we collect games for our own personal collection and we wanted to share them with you, share you the stories, talk about the games a little bit, and yeah, let's do it. So, first up on our list is actually the first N64 game we probably bought in about, I'd say, 2 years because we kind of got really close to what our collection needed to be. Really early on. So, we also got a new mic here too. So, that's fun. Anyways, so the first game on the list is actually Pokemon Puzzle League for the N64. Now, I've actually played and beaten this on the Steam Deck. It was one of the very few games I beat on it. Last year wasn't a good year for games. We actually haven't beaten, it's almost April and we haven't beaten a single game this year, so I mean, there's that. Anyways, so that's the first game on our list. Obviously, it is a kind of like puzzle battler type game where you've got to kind of keep your spaces empty while their spaces, allowing their spaces to fill up. So, yeah, that's what Pokemon Puzzle League is if you've never heard of the game. It is actually one of the better games for the N64, and it is a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite games. Disgaea 6. Sorry, I just wanted to confirm the title. Defiance of Destiny. Now, this is for the Nintendo Switch. Disgaea is a strategy RPG with a twist. It is probably one of the funniest games I've ever actually played in that genre. It has all kinds of charm, and the animation's really good. And I found this version in the at GameStop for only $17. So I own the first one for DS and the second one for PSP. And so, I'm trying to kind of slowly collect them, but I'll probably move into PlayStation for most of the remaining ones, because that is, until the Switch generation ones, because they're portable. I prefer them on Nintendo if I can. But, yeah, it's a strategy RPG, tactical, fun stuff. Kind of Final Fantasy Tactics, but faster paced with a lot more charm. Emphasis, on they try to make it very charming. Forza Motorsport. I've played racing games for you guys before. I've played the Horizon series with you guys. I do particularly enjoy these ones because they are, they're sim, they're more realistic. If you're not careful about how you race, you can literally mess up your car. Obviously, you don't have to leave that on. You get your drivatars and stuff like that. 5 was probably my favorite of that entry so far. I haven't actually really gotten into 6, but I wanted to give this one a try because this is obviously the first one for the new generation. Horizon 4 is, if anybody's like, well, what's the difference between Horizon and Motorsport? Horizon is mainly a racing sim. Pardon me, racing simcade. Now, there are settings you can tweak in it that actually make it more realistic. But mainly it's not. That's not the kind of game it is. So, yeah. So this is from Microsoft Studios. This is their kind of their answer to Gran Turismo and stuff like that. We're gonna try and stick to specific consoles. So obviously that just kind of makes it a little more organized. We have a good couple more games to go through, so let's keep going. So we've started doing our retro shop, and we're going to plug that at the end of this video, but we took in a lot so that we could, resell the Xbox and a couple other things, and they had some games in the lot that were actually pretty valuable. Some of them valuable to me, some of them valuable to my shop. So some of them I did choose to keep just because, I've wanted them forever. We got Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, and it is the collector's edition of the game, so it has all the little goodies. Let's kind of see. So this is more like it's like a deluxe edition, so it's not like a full tilt collector's edition, so it doesn't have steel books and stuff like that. So it's got beginnings, so it's just looking like let's just take a look at this. Oh my god. Okay, it's got a little comic called Beginnings. Obviously, go at a book manual. You got 2 discs, which look pretty sick, by the way. It's a bonus with DVD. It's got extra content. and then you got the game, of course. And so that is a pretty, I would say it's a pretty light collector's edition, right? Just confirming. You also have the front print, which is a limited edition. It's a lectern. Yeah. It's a removable lectern. Or no, it's not lectern. It's just removable. Just making sure. But yeah, for like, I spent $50 on this bundle. I got this 360, this game, and a bunch of other ones. And I mean, the value, I mean, I had this game before. I had it on 360 as a platinum. What I decided to do is just sell the one I'm not going to keep, right? Why not? So, it's in a much nicer case. It's kind of mostly kind of a felty type of... Yeah, anyways, so that's DC Universe versus Mortal Kombat. Next up, Gears of War 2 Limited Edition. So, like I said, that bundle came with some gems. So, we have Gears 2 Limited Edition, and I do like the Gears game, as I've played 1 through 3 so far. I've got to play Judgment 4 and 5. The Collector's Edition is probably the only version of the game I would want to have the original copy of, because I prefer to have them in their most optimized version. But also, I want to have all of the original Gears of War games on the original console they came out of. So, we got a Steelbook. Which is comes with it's a 2-disc copy of the game with a bonus disc. It comes with a very lovely art book, which is going to be full of not so lovely things.
Oh boy.
Looks like it's in French. I don't know if this is the French version of the game. Yeah, seems to be. It's the French version of the game. It's the French version of the art book at the very minimum. That doesn't bother me, honestly, all things considered. Okay. So, I didn't even know they had other versions of it. But yeah, Gears 2.
For the trailer for Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator, is a game where you play as a dad and your goal is to meet and romance other hot dads.
Armored Core 2. We're in the PlayStation 2 section of this video. We got Armored Core 2 for the PlayStation 2. This was one of the first mech fighting games that I ever really played, aside from Epidemic, which is you're in a mech, but you don't actually seem to fight mechs. I don't know what the point of that game was, actually. I remember playing it, I just remember not getting anywhere with it. Anyway, so obviously you customize your mechs and everything, and you get to do some fighting, and obviously there's a lot of emphasis on the head-to-head component of this. You could fight each other. It's from the makers of Dark Souls, if you don't know, so this was kind of like their first major series before they became known for that, making those ultra hards. Souls-likes. It's not Souls-like when it is their game and it is the thing. Yeah, so, I don't know. There's a lot of really good customization options in there, and it was a lot of fun. And the head-to-head, actually, I really didn't mind playing. Robotech Battlecry. Now, that is based off of the Robotech Battlecry anime, and you get to do missions as a transforming Gundam / mech-type creature. I actually have a movie. I have Macross the movie, which is part of this, and it's kind of where this stuff kind of comes from. And so yeah, kind of been into Robotech and Macross since I was a teenager. I did not get as into it as I did like Gundam and stuff like that, but it's still one of the better games for that console. The Getaway, Black Monday. Now, haven't played this one ever, but this was supposed to be a massive improvement over the original, which did have fantastic driving physics. I've played a little bit of it, and I do enjoy it. The driving can be frustrating, but apparently this is a massive improvement over it, so I'm actually excited to play it. And it was kind of supposed to be like a more, crime grit drama, more serious kind of take on like GTA style storylines. Okay, and the next one is like, I didn't get into them as a kid. I played them a little bit, but I was more into like Naruto's fighting games. But Dragon Ball Budokai, obviously this one is a little bit more. I would say like the Ultimate Ninja games are pretty good, but this one actually is like reputable, and a lot of non-anime fans played this because it was as good as it was. I really enjoy these types of fighting games because they feel more visceral. Like when you punch an enemy, they reel back, your controller vibrates, and you get the vibe that you actually just hit somebody.
It's free to play.
Constantine for the PlayStation 2. Now, some of the darker kind of horror action theme movies came out around this time, like Van Helsing and Constantine, both by Warner Bros, I believe, and both created very good games. Now, I played Van Helsing back on the classic Xbox, back when Blockbusters was still a thing, and I remember trying to fight Igor, and he comes after you with that stupid. He's got that stick, and you have to like jump over it, and yeah. So these games were great. They were kind of Devil May Cry-esque. Unlock abilities and stuff like that through souls or whatever you gather, and yeah, you're shooting them, and they're very linear games, but these are some of the better movie tie-in games that were ever made. So yeah, I got a nice exciting little list here, and I'm actually really excited to play some of them, especially that Puzzle League. I'm going to actually drop that in my N64 after I do some more videos. Coming up next, guys, we have a video for our brand new how-to section. We're going to be doing a set of Joy-Cons. We have a set of Joy-Cons here that came with my son's Nintendo Switch that he got for Christmas, and they actually do not function very well. So we actually couldn't even let him use the kit that we bought him to make it more usable. Like it's got like headphones and stuff in it. So we're gonna fix these guys up, and we'll grab that Switch. We'll show you exactly what they're doing, and hopefully we can get them past that point. So thanks for checking it out, guys. I'm Pydera. You can find me over on YouTube, Pydera Space 74. That's probably where you're watching this. But if you want to catch lives, go to Pydera_74 at Twitch. And make sure for these guys, if you want to support the channel, like, follow, subscribe, comment. We love talking with everybody. It's a lot of fun for us. For whatever reason, my phone's going off. Anyways, in addition to that, we'll be doing... so we'll go through taking those apart and showing you what they do and what's wrong with them and how to change the individual pieces. It's mainly because they just develop drift, and they're not easy to fix without replacing that piece. And the crappy part is when we sent them to Nintendo, they would partially work. They would just drift a little. Now it is so bad. So hopefully when we change these out, we got a really good kit off of Amazon, and it came with 4 replacement Joy-Cons. We're actually going to use the second set to do probably a replacement for somebody on like Kijiji or Facebook or something like that. We're in a video game group. So anyways, thanks for checking it out, guys. You find us over... now, as we know, there's a bunch of different ways to support the channel. We already went through some of those, but in addition to that, you can also support our channel through one of our partnerships or our online shop. So we have SV Retro Tech on eBay. It's in our bio. We sell retro video games, and if you guys want, you can even send us requests to find specific ones, and we might even be able to do that for you. We also have our partnership with Dubby.gg, which is an energy drink maker. Basically, you can buy a tub of their energy drink, and it makes about 30 drinks, and honestly, it is fantastic stuff. It tastes really good. It tastes unique at that. It doesn't taste like everything else. You don't crash, no jitters. It's an excellent drink. Anyways. If you use creator code Pydera74 when you're placing your order, we actually get a little bit of that, which it helps the channel a little bit. In addition to these two things, the most direct way you can help is actually using our tip link in our bio on YouTube, because that is through Streamlabs, and that goes right to us. So anyways, thanks for checking it out, guys. I will catch you on the next video.